morning. Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. I am so glad that you're all here and you joined our community to be with us today. Let us read our vision statement. We are a joy-filled community offering unconditional love and support. We know the expansiveness of who we are, one with the divine and all life. Through affirmative prayer, we create a world that works for everyone. Being the heart and hands of God, we are here to serve, and so it is. And we have our announcements next. Good morning.
Good morning.
We hope you can all stay with us today to stay for Douglas's Healthy Rhythm Drum Circle. That's from 12:30 to 2. For those that are staying, we will have pizza afterwards in between in our social hall. And then if you would care to join us for the Season of Nonviolence, that's a daily Zoom session from 8 to 8:30 a.m. You can come when you wish. Have daily readings, a few minutes of silence, and an opportunity to share your thoughts. You can contact Andy H. if you have any questions. Group of gals will meet next Sunday, March 8th. Bring a lunch and join for the conversation and discussion on a selected topic. You can see Chris Noah Cooper for information. Chair yoga is now every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 to 11:45. And starting this week, it will also be on Wednesday evenings before the meditation program, 6:15 to 6:45. Next Sunday is our practitioner panel. This will be held during the regular service. You can submit any question you might have regarding the center or spiritual mind treatments, anything to do with science of mind. There's a little box in the back you can put your questions in. And Friday, March 13th from 6 to 8:30, we're having a St. Patrick's Day potluck and games back in our social hall. Kelly O'Keefe can help you with any questions. Friday, March 20th from 6:30 to 7:30, Sarah will be doing a sound bath. There will be chairs available. You can bring a blanket if you'd like to lay on the floor. That's, I don't know if I said the date, Friday, March 20th, 6:30 to 7:30. Saturday, March 21st from 6 to 9, G and Carl Towell are putting on an Irish dinner and showing the movie A Quiet Man. Suggested donation is $25. This is part of our Eat, Love, Play program. And finally, there's a new foundations class that has come out, and we will be teaching it here. Actually, it'll be Lenza and Andy, starting Thursday, April 9th, and running for 6 weeks from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Thank you. Thank you.
Next song is to go along with my message today. My message is titled Time for Healing, and the song is called Time for Healing off of my album called Time for Healing. Hope you enjoy this.
begin our celebration service. Please join me in prayer. So how good it is to be in this place of the one mind, the one power, the one source, which is God. God that is imbued within every cell of our body, within every ounce of our own soul. We are part of this beautiful energy of spirit that moves through us, as us, and around us every moment of every day. Knowing that that same powerful energy that we cannot be separate from is orchestrating this whole entire service, knowing it is perfectly orchestrated, knowing that every aspect of this service and every single person that is in this room and on Facebook Live, knowing that we are here by divine appointment to hear and to know this beautiful music that is being played by Douglas Bluefeather, knowing that it is perfect sound in every area, knowing that all is well. And I give such thanks for this, knowing that it is of peace, it is of love, it is of joy. And I know that we are connected at such a deep level with this beautiful energy, and so I give such thanks for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. And together we say,
And so it is.
We light this candle as we know this is a time for healing. And now I get to introduce Douglas Bluefeather. Yay. Okay. Douglas Bluefeather is a multi-award-winning and internationally known recording artist of music featuring the Native American flute, and he has been a voting member of the Grammys Producers and Engineers Wing since 2007. In addition to his music, he is an ordained minister in the Universal Life Church and was also made a Sundance Chief in 2018 by Yankton, Dakota Tribal Chief Golden Light Eagle. Hopefully I said that correct. All right. Please welcome Douglas Bluefeather.
Thank you so much. Wonderful to be here today. I was the guest musician here many years ago. Anybody remember that? Yeah, it's been a long time, but it's wonderful to be back, and I'm sure that this is the first time that I've ever been invited to be your guest speaker. So it is an honor to be here today. The energy here this morning is beautiful. And so, good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
All right. Thank you so much. Everybody looks so happy and just ready to enjoy spirit. And I hope that maybe there's something that I say today that resonates with you, that you can remember and take with you on your spiritual journey. And many blessings on that journey. So, I'd like to start with a message from a native man. He's from Canada. He's very intuitive. He posts a lot of messages that come from the ancient ones, our elders. So he is able to bring forth these messages, and he posts a lot of these on Facebook, and they're always very positive and they always have a lot of meaning. He put this one on there, I think about 3 weeks ago, and this is what he had to say regarding what the ancient ones came forth and told him. And so the ancient ones, the ancestors, have brought forth a message to share about where we are right now as a human family and as spiritual warriors. The ancient ones have said for all spiritual warriors on Mother Earth to be mindful, to be extra vigilant of your surroundings, what you listen to, what you are exposed to on the news and on social media, as there are forces and entities who are not of the light and who do not work for the light, that are attacking the spiritual warriors and trying to hold them back from emerging into this new world of love that is emerging. went on to say, these trickster spirits and people that are here are trying to deceive the spiritual warriors by psychically or spiritually attacking them and those in their lives. The ancestors said, we had told the people that these times would come, that there would be hard times for the people, and that if you are not spiritually connected in these challenging, confusing, and interesting times, that you would go through hard times. So to all the spiritual warriors of all races of humankind, stay vigilant, be mindful, and stay strong in your knowing of truth, your faith, your higher power, and be the change you want to see. Very powerful message that was brought forth from the ancestors. Very true to where we are today in our chapter of human history. The ancient ones have said this because once again in the history of our planet, this is a time for healing. Because this healing is needed, because this healing will help us as a human family to evolve into the next step of our consciousness, of becoming beings of pure light and love, and into this new world of love. You know, throughout history, periods of severe crisis, chaos, ranging from wars. Oh, the ancestors.
Yeah, I know, like
Brought forth the drum.
Yeah.
They tend to want to play with stuff over here. We'll get back to that a little later. So during these times of wars, and we all know what's happening just right now. Plagues, pandemics, social injustice, to economic collapses, have demanded social change, significant social change, emotional and infrastructural healing. And these traumatic, often collective experiences require rebuilding trust, infrastructure, and mental health. And I'm pretty sure all of us here can remember going through many of these hard times and the crisis and chaos throughout our lives that required healing. So today, as we go forward in our lives, we want to manifest healing. Healing for ourselves, for others, and for our sacred Mother Earth. And we need to do this because there are just so many things that have and are continuing to take a toll on our mind, body, and spirit. Now, if you kept up with this just recently, according to the Chinese calendar, we just left the year of the snake and emerged into the year of the fire horse. Well, the end of the year of the snake marked a period of significant transition characterized by shedding old habits, emotional baggage, and outdated beliefs to prepare for new beginnings. It signified the completion of inner cycles, allowing for reflection, healing, and the finalization of long-term plans before entering the high energy year of the fire horse. And know this, the fire isn't here to burn you, baby. It's here to light the way to move forward with less noise and chaos and more meaning and healing. Yeah. And also in the many Native American traditions also point to this time. In the Hopi tradition, for example, and the Hopi traditions And the prophecies have been the most accurate of any native prophecies. And that's a whole other message. And according to the Hopi tradition, we are transitioning from the fourth world into the fifth world. It's not a yearly cycle like the Chinese calendar, but it's a shift that's predicted to be a rebirth of harmony, love, peace, and healing. The current fourth world is nearing its end due to corruption and spiritual decay, necessitating transition into a new era. And the transition is not simply survival, but a return to living in accordance with the Creator's plan, taking care of the earth, creating a world without divisions, a world of beauty and love. It's a call to end the exploitation of nature, humanity, treating all life as sacred. So whether you follow the Chinese zodiac prophecies or none of them at all, it's hard to deny that we all need this healing so that we can bring back balance into our lives. So how do we create and manifest healing? How do we heal ourselves? How do we heal others? How do we heal the future? We start with love. Because where there is love, there is healing. Unconditional love. How many times have you heard that phrase? Yes. It's the most powerful thing in the universe. Love is the highest vibration that lives in our hearts. Love gives us the ability to perform miracles because love is our superpower. Yes. I need a cape. Anybody have a cape?
Not on me.
And with this power, we all have the ability to heal. To heal ourselves, to heal others, to heal the sacred hoop of life. And to create peace, to heal nations, definitely need that. To heal our Mother Earth and the human family that lives upon her. So can you feel the love that's here today?
Yes.
I can feel it. The energy here is so wonderful. I'm going to have to come back and just sit out there sometime. So, can you feel the healing energy?
Yes.
Yes. It is time for healing. And yes, we first have to heal ourselves before we can heal others. You know, we're creatures of thought, creatures of habit, creatures of feelings and emotions. We all carry baggage, so let's join together to manifest spontaneous healing of ourselves. And to do this, we must first just believe. Just believe that you can do it. So I'd like to share some affirmations. And these affirmations help in healing ourselves. So if you'd like to maybe close your eyes and take in these words, take in the vibration of these words. I'm sure you can relate to a lot of these. I release and let go of all past and present traumas and dramas in my life. I release and let go of all negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. I forgive those who have hurt me, whether it was physically, mentally, or emotionally. I forgive myself for the harm that I have caused others. I have compassion and kindness for myself and everyone. Every cell in my body resonates with energy and well-being. I am at peace with myself. I love, honor, and respect myself. I stand in my power of love. I believe that I have the power to heal myself and others. I let go and let God be my source for healing. I'll interject here that it was number 5 that I read. I have compassion and kindness for myself and everyone. There's a Lakota phrase, it's Mataku Ye Owasin, kind of more modernly just say Mataku Yasi. It means we are all related. And that, my friends, is one of the hardest spiritual lessons that we can learn, even for myself, with all the ceremony that I can be in. To think that we are all related to everybody, because there's a lot of evil going on, there's a lot of bad people. It means we're all spiritually related as children of God. We're all spiritually related as a human family. But it doesn't mean that we have to approve of certain people, doesn't mean that we have to like certain people or what they are doing or what they stand for. And that's a whole other message maybe for another time. So, there are many modalities which we can use to heal ourselves and others, and I'd like to list a few. Some typical traditions and metaphysical practices include healing hands, using therapeutic massage, healing touch Reiki. Anybody here a practitioner of that? Yeah. The use of crystals and stones. Anybody work with those? Yeah. Some hands go up. Good to see. The use of elements like cedar, sage, sweetgrass. In the native tradition, and this is a teaching I always like to share with people because we sell those elements and when we do shows and events. We use cedar for clearing an area of negative energy or bad vibrations and cleansing yourself. And then we use sage for blessing and protecting an area or yourself. Because a lot of people buy sage and they take it out and then they want to do a clearing with sage, and what they're actually doing is blessing and protecting the area, and they're holding that negative energy in place, and they come back and say it doesn't work. I have to say, well, it's a 2-step process. First, you have to clear it out with cedar, because that's the gift of cedar, to remove that negative energy. And then you bless it and protect it once it's been cleared with sage. Okay? So it's just, everything is done with intention, of course. These elements all have a purpose, and in the native tradition, that's the way that we use them. And then sweetgrass, we use that to notify the ancient ones that sacredness is taking place and to invite them into that space. Often at the beginning of a circle that you might have, or even at the beginning of meditation or prayer time for yourself. The use of other traditional plant medicines and treatments for various ailments. I take echinacea every winter as an immune system thing for respiratory things. And drum circles. Many studies have shown that there are numerous health benefits for drumming, and I'll list some of those at the drum circle today. So I'd like to invite you to stay, of course, for the drum circle today and come to it for healing. Because we create a lot of energy, and we want to think about where we're going to send that healing, the vibration of the drums, out to. Of course, being involved in various types of support group and counseling, ceremony, because I've been witness to and received healings in some of our indigenous ceremonies, like the Uwiki ceremony, when the spirit world actually opens up. And the ancient ones come in and perform hands-on healing. They manifest into the flesh. It's for real. And I've been conducting sweat lodges myself for over 25 years. Anybody that might be interested in that, let me know after the service, and I'll be sure to put you on our mailing list. Because once spring gets here and we can get back to having that ceremony, I just live about 20 minutes from here down in Springboro, nice concealed area where we can do ceremonies. I'd love to have some people join us in that spiritual journey. And of course, prayer, either in a group or individually. You know, we all know the power of prayer and how it can create and manifest healing for miracles and things in our lives and thoughts and prayers. And I'm sure that a lot of people here have been witness to the power of prayer. I know I have. Another modality that we can use, and maybe you haven't thought about this one, is the use of color. Ted Andrews got a couple of books here. I knew Ted for a long time. Unfortunately, he passed what year back in 2009. The very, very gifted writer. He wrote and released over 40 books, and he wrote this book, How to Heal with Color. He talks about how everyone is affected by color, how we can use color to describe our physical health, our emotions, even our spiritual experiences. Because each color has its own unique effects and can be used for healing and balancing, as well as stimulating various things in our body and our consciousness. For example, some colors, and maybe this is news to you. It was news to me. Red is a stimulating color. It warms and activates, energizing the base chakra and awakens our physical life force. Orange is the color of joy and wisdom. It stimulates feelings of friendliness. It's tied to our emotional health and the muscular system of the body. Yellow is stimulating to the mental faculties. It affects the solar plexus, and most strongly, that's where it works. It helps to reawaken enthusiasm for life. Green, of course, is the most predominant color on our planet. It balances our energies and can be used for purposes of increasing our sensitivity and compassion. Blue is cooling to our system and it's relaxing. Blue activates the throat chakra. Indigo and the deeper shades of blue are dynamic healing colors on both spiritual and physical levels. Purple is purifying to the system. It can be used to stimulate activity of the vein system in the body. Violet is the color that affects the skeletal system of the body. It activates the crown chakra. Pink can be used to awaken compassion, love, and purity. It eases conditions of anger and neglect. Silver is effective in meditations used to discover the metaphysical source of an illness or disease. Brown is also a color that can be used for healing. Probably don't think of that color very often as being used, but it's especially effective for healing emotional things and mental conditions. White contains the entire light spectrum. It is strengthening, it's very cleansing, and purifying to the entire energy system. Black contains the entire color spectrum. How about that? It's a protective color and can be used to ground and calm extremely sensitive individuals. The black Apache tear stone is a good stone to carry. Another good book that Ted wrote is one called The Healer's Manual. And it offers effective and easy to use vibrational healing techniques to restore your body's natural flow of energy. And I got these books back on our table. If anybody is interested in learning a little bit more about what goes on and all the information that is in these books. Well, one of my favorite healing modalities, of course, is music. I've always said that music is healing. Music is medicine. Because we can create healing with sound and music. Music therapy is recognized as a modern healing modality. It's a universal language that we can all relate to. It can make you laugh, cry. It can calm you down. It can rile you up, make you sad. It's good medicine for the mind, body, and spirit. It can help heal a mind that is confused, a heart that is overwhelmed, a soul that's weary. Because music and healing go hand in hand. And I love this story. It's by Carl Palmack, and he's the director of music at the Boston University. He once said to all his music majors, if we were a medical school and you were here as a med student practicing appendectomies, you take your work very seriously because of some night at 2 a.m. somebody's going to walk into the emergency room and you're going to have to save their lives. Well, at 8 p.m., someone's going to walk into your concert hall and bring you a mind that's confused, a heart that's overwhelmed, a soul that is weary. Whether they go out healing again and whole again will depend greatly on how well you do your craft. Mm-hmm. Music is healing because it's a fundamental attribute of the human species. All cultures, from the most primitive to the most advanced, make music. It's been true through history, and it's true throughout an individual's lifespan. The ancient Greeks thought so, as they put one god, Apollo, in charge of both healing and music. In ancient Greece, music was used to ease stress, promote sleep, and soothe pain. Well, the Chinese character of medicine, a lot of characters, of course, they combine one. The Chinese character for medicine includes the character for music, hand in hand in the same symbol. Native Americans, of course, and other cultures use singing and chanting as parts of their healing rituals. You know, in our ceremonies, we have specific songs for everything. Songs for healing, understanding, guidance, strength. Which reminds me, how many Indians does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1 to screw it in and 6 to sing the light bulb changing song. A song for everything. So there have been many studies done on the connection between music and health and how certain types of music can slow heart rate, lower blood pressure, and reduce levels of stress, as do drum circles. And to me, one of the most healing instruments, of course, is the Native American flute. To me, it's always been a very spiritual instrument because it has the ability to touch one right in the heart chakra. It's a very magical instrument. So in closing with this message, it's been said that we stood in line to be here at this time, to be here to manifest the future that we want to create, a world of beauty, love, and peace, and move our planet and the consciousness of the human family into the next world of love. We're here at this time to allow the creative spirit of the universe, God by any name, to flow forth in love, healing, peace, and harmony for all. So let's affirm that we are a world realigning to love, compassion, wisdom, and healing, and that we are acting in accordance with our highest guidance to create a world together that serves the highest good for one and all. We claim our superpower of love. We claim our power to heal, to eradicate fear and open our hearts to deep peace, knowing that there is a divine source unfolding and occurring in every heart and soul on this planet as we live our truth as one family of light. We wrap the power of our love around the human family and our planet as we create love and healing and walk into the future with no fear. That's very important. So I would like to continue with a short meditation. I'll ask the ancient ones that like to play with my things to turn the mother drum back on. And it's a meditation for personal and planetary healing. So at this time, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes, relax in your seats, get comfortable. As we begin this journey within, connect your heart with the heartbeat of the drum, connecting with the heartbeat of Mother Earth, connecting with the spark of the Creator that dwells within. It is time to think with our hearts, to act with our hearts, to heal with our hearts. In this moment, we are one with the drum, one with each other, one with the earth, and one with spirit. Focus on the heartbeat of the drum. Take a long, deep breath. Slowly breathe out, clearing your mind of useless daily chatter that builds up in your busy daily life. Again, take a long, deep breath. Slowly breathe out and rid yourself of stress, tension, and anxiety. Continue to take a few long, deep breaths and slowly breathe out. Continuing to focus on the heartbeat of the drum and the vibration of the drum. This vibration causes the divine within you to resonate within the hearts of the human family that dwell upon Mother Earth. With this vibration, we send out the frequency of love. We send out the frequency of peace. We send out the frequency of joy and happiness. We send out the frequency of healing to all those in need, be it physical, mental, or emotional healing. We send these frequencies and thoughts within to ourselves, realizing and knowing that we are all healers. As we gently begin to open our eyes and come back into our physical bodies, let us remember that the drum reminds us of how we are all connected to the heartbeat of Mother Earth and to each other. And let us remember that we are all healers. You are all healers. So I say, woe be a heartfelt thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. Pleasure and an honor to be here today.
And continuing with this beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy, unknowing for each and every one of us that there is a deep blessing that has taken place here. Deep within our hearts, we have felt this energy, this love, this healing. And as we go forth into this day and into this week, we carry this healing with us. And I know that it is so. And so I let it be.
So it is.
So here's a song to bless and honor all of the healers here today, which is everyone. The song is called Bless the Healers. Thank you so much. And remember, be the healer that you are. Create the world of beauty and love that we are here at this time to manifest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Douglas. That was awesome. So powerful and moving. I'm really touched. It was good. Thank you. Okay, so it is our time for conscious giving. There are several ways to provide your tithe or your gift. You can mail it to 4100 Benefield Drive, Kettering, Ohio, 45429. You can text to give at 937-595-0142. Or you could use our website, which is www.cslgd.org. And we can do our it's people, oh yeah, they're taking, okay. They're taking up the offering. Okay, good. Okay, so let's do our giving statement. Okay, here it is.
Abundance is mine.
I cannot be deprived of my supply.
The trees do not lack for leaves, nor do the flowers fail to bloom. I embrace my supply and celebrate the abundance that is mine.
Okay. We're still collecting.
It's like trick or treat. Good job.
Yes, good job. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Okay. I am so grateful for all these beautiful, wonderful gifts. We have been so blessed this day. We're so blessed at all times. I know that the infinite love, the infinite spirit, the oneness of all is here, right now with us. And that our lives are deeply blessed. I give great thanks for all these offerings, all these gifts. I know that this community is blessed profoundly and deeply in all levels, in all ways. I say thank you, thank you, thank you for these deeply loving, perfect gifts. Thank you. And so I let it be, and so it is.
Thank you, Lenza. If anybody is here in person for the first time, we have you here. Welcome. If you'd like to get a welcome package to find out a little bit more about it, you can raise your hand and somebody can bring one up to you, or you can look for one back in the back on the way out. If it's your first time online, please check out our website at www.cslgd.org, and you can find out all about us. So thank you all for joining us. If you'd like prayer, please reach out to our practitioners. We got 1, 2, 3. Michael, you're here too. And we're very, very willing to support you here. And now we're going to have our closing affirmation.
We are here at this time to allow the creative spirit of the universe to flow forth in love, healing, peace, and harmony for all.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right, end up with a song with a little bit more energy. Feel free to get up and wiggle a little bit if you want to. It's off of my album called Blue Chill. And this is actually the title track called Blue Chill. We'll go like this. Thank you, beautiful people.
Thank
I really
you.
love being here today. Hope to see you again. Hope to see you at the drum circle starting at 12:40. We're going to have a lot of drums up here available for your use. So I'll see you then. Again, thank you so much. It was great to be here.
Thank you.